Now I gotta ride or die.
So guys, we're starting a super busy day today. Lots of things going on. We will just point out the VFR is still here looking absolutely pristine in the JW Auto Shine shop. Absolutely love this thing. Do not ever want to sell it. We'll come out though because, as you can see, the Series 1 over this aggressive 90s thing that you would hear in Santa Pons. Series 1 is nearly complete. I've just got a few bits to come. Cap-wise, we should be ready to go on that. We'll come through here because there's now a door here. Many things are changing. And as you can see, things going on with Cosworth, things going on. There's there's a Cosworth wheel here. Is this for the Series 1? No, it is not, and it's not for the BMW. Although, would they look good on an M4? I know that's like the weirdest thing you're ever going to hear me say, but I don't know. Cosworth wheels on the M4. I know it's not possible because these are 19s and aggressively wide, and they are not 19s and aggressively wide. One day, 5 spokes, I mean 5 spokes might work, but today's topic, this little Escort that Jason bought has now done its turn. It's, you know, been enjoyed, he's had a laugh with it, he's put different sets of wheels on it, cleaned it up, and that's going up for sale, which is, again, a big shame. No, I'm not going to buy it. I've already said this before, I'm not going to buy this car. Someone did ask me the other day when he does put it up for sale, are you going to buy it? No, because I have enough project cars, but this does need someone to take on this, not necessarily a project, but like something like this, a relatively base car, and actually do something with it. As you can see, we've got the BMW right next to it. Parked it for a minute because, fingers crossed, depending on what happens in the next couple of days, we might have a buy for this thing. If it doesn't, you will see on social media and stuff like that that this is still for sale, but fingers crossed we should have a deposit on this thing in the not so distant future, and then we can move on to completing some other project cars that you will note on the channel. But how cool is this for a stamp in history? Me and Jason were just saying, these 2 cars are for sale. We're going to sell them, right? Yes, we do like cars, we sell cars, we buy cars, M4s, we buy, you know, various other things, vans. I mean, look how many vans this guy's got. He's got vans on vans. But we do like buying, and not necessarily selling for a profit, but buying and enjoying cars and various things we've had from our past. And owning these things now is key goods, because at the end of the day, very, very soon, stuff like this is going to be super expensive. Even cars with paint like this, I know so many people are not happy with the paint. Cars like this, low owner, low mileage, and again, good condition, nice examples of relatively base cars are going to get incredibly expensive soon. So vlogging the idea that these cars are, yes, for sale in 2022, and, you know, car prices are a bit all over the place at the moment. It's, again, hard to find a really nice base car these days. We are going to go out in this, see what it's like on these different wheels, let's say, because they're not the Escort Cosworth wheels that are in there. They are the more base Escort wheels. But we'll see what it's like, see how it drives, and then, yeah, it's going up for sale. Jason, I've told everyone I'm not going to buy it.
Why would you?
Yeah, why would you with those wheels on? But
in reality, I've tried to lower the price point of the car.
Yeah.
So I've got a nice set of wheels.
Yeah.
That came with it. That, yeah, they look good on the car, but they're not everyone's cup of tea.
No.
So why not blank canvas the car?
Yes.
Now made it appealable to anyone that can just buy that for a reduced rate. They know that I've mechanically checked it all good. It's all nice.
Yeah.
Get it. You know, they can come and go, oh, I'm going to put this wheels on that.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that wheels on that.
Yeah.
And they are not worried about, you know, paying over the odds for a car.
For a really expensive set of wheels, say, on a relatively similarly priced car, which is what it is. And you love what you collect stuff, don't you?
Now I've got a set of Sapphire Cos wheels upstairs, RS7s and Escort Cosy wheels. They just look so cool lined up.
You're out of control. In a good way, though, in a good way. I agree, like, yes, bringing the price point down on this car, if it's going up for sale, like I did with this, is capping it an idea that anyone sort of get into these cars at a good rate. Let's be honest, a good rate. Not asking the world for a fully painted, low owner, low mileage thing, and again, something with trick wheels and various other bits on it. Does put the price up, and you'll be silly to let these things go.
Yeah. Should we go for a drive?
Let's go for a drive. We're interrupting today's video to give a massive thank you to today's sponsor, Aftermarket Arbitrage. Aftermarket Arbitrage is the reseller platform that you need to be a part of to start your side hustle. People are always asking me where to get shoes, games, consoles, pretty much anything sought after at retail prices. This is the plug. You can also keep these things or resell them on, and with over 2,000 trusted members, this is the safe bet for you to get in with no experience needed and start buying and selling sought after items and getting the profits in. This is a fantastic way to make money on the side or buy stuff for Christmas or birthdays that's really hard to find. I personally use Aftermarket Arbitrage to purchase stuff that is really hard to find for myself, but it'd be very easy for you guys to start a side hustle with Aftermarket Arbitrage. Again, no experience needed. Use the link in the comments and in the description to start your journey right now and start profiting straight away. Thank you again to Aftermarket Arbitrage for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to the action. I must admit, you've done a fantastic job of just cleaning. I know that's your job, don't get me wrong, but cleaning up a car there's a lot to be said for just cleaning up a car.
I'm just going to do this. For those kids at home, this is called a choke. So you don't have injection on this car. We have to tell it we're asking more fuel of the engine.
Yes. So bring the revs up, please. Up we go.
Cold start.
Cold start. That is an official cold start. That's cold start, isn't it?
It's a warm day.
It's a warm day, but still cold start.
And then if we put it in too soon, it will die.
Oh, no, shit, professional, mate.
It's kind of happy.
You're very good at doing that.
Let's go.
Go. All of the power! Don't worry, we have warmed it up before anyone says in the comments.
We haven't.
You have, but I haven't, but we have, but we haven't at the same time. Now, we're going to do a bit of car spotting on the way because, I mean, it's always nice to have a little look at cars. Look at the prices of some cars these days. I mean, 50 grand for, what, 2.5?
Yeah.
2.2? This is what you could be driving around in. Just imagine that. None of this malarkey here. Fantastic cars, don't get me wrong, but nothing like a mighty Escort like this, mate.
On a carburettor.
And a carburettor with a choke. It keeps up with the traffic, and do you know what else, mate? It's lovely in here.
It's mint, isn't it?
It's actually mint in here. I mean, it's such a nice place to be. And yeah, here we go. I mean, some of them cars on that forecourt, mate, look at that. Tron lines on a Transit. Good shout. That's a good spot. Spot of the day started. None of those cars probably on there have some resistance and option.
By the way, my name's not Nick.
Oh.
I just picked up the wrong jumper.
You picked up the wrong jumper. Yeah. Okay, Nick, that's cool. Don't get me wrong, mate. On these wheels, I'm not going to lie, it's actually alright. It's sprightly.
Great now.
I think it might be more sprightly on these wheels, if I'm honest.
It's where it should be in life.
It's where it should be.
1400 CVH was always what they called a lean bird CVH. So
yeah,
some funny shaped pistons. But what that ended up doing is it gave it a bit of torque where it shouldn't have had it.
Right.
It's like a higher compression engine.
Ah, okay.
That's why, when you're flat out, it makes no different noise to an XR3.
No, exactly the same.
Exactly the same. It's like just marginally slower.
It's marginally slower.
I wouldn't have said
I like that. Look how lovely the scenery is. I mean, coming down on the old Isle of Wight roads, in the old B road bashing the old 1400, mate.
Yeah.
Don't get. Here we go. Whoa! Here we go. Nice bit of air there. We get the yeah, because you're coming through there about more speed. I'm gonna say there's about more speed.
Right out here.
Let's just have a look round her because we're gonna swap over and I'm gonna actually take the mighty Escort back just because we can. Look at this road. I mean, roads, loveliness, fields, we love a good field, some width restrictions, we love that as well, but we're going to give the Escort a little bit of a seeing to on the way back down some of these beautiful Isle of Wight roads. Yeah, mate, oh, he's getting the stance out. Look at that, look at the stance on this. Yes, look at this, we'll just come around here. We'll get that stance with you, mate. Here we go, look at this. Oh, mate. With the field behind, does it get any better? It smells like cauliflower here and all. Look at this for a picture. How cool is this? Roads, fields, absolutely no one around either, which is fantastic news. Let's go and see what this is capable of, shall we? Right, I'm gonna hand the camera over to you. Be careful with it, because I'm scared. I'm still in gym stuff, by the way, we'll point that out. What? All about that fitness life, apparently, about to go Burger King. So you're telling me it's got 1,000 miles on it, yeah?
1,100.
1,000 miles. She revs nicely. Clutch is lovely, isn't it? Do you know what? It's still got that knob, the gear knob, and you can throw it from third to fourth like so well. It's It's that. It's this.
Yeah, that's it. And your
It's that pose, isn't it? With the Momo in there, mate. Yes. Drives lovely though, doesn't it? Oh, it drives fantastic.
I could daily
Hey, this could be you. This, like, in the summer, like, even in the winter, yeah, don't get me wrong, but in the summer, it's a lovely day today. It's only March, just chilling in an Escort, you know what I'm saying? Mate, people with new cars don't get this. They don't get the idea of this car being like this.
You can buy this for your deposit on your new car.
Of your fancy new thing. Oh, brakes are nice. Yes, brakes have been. A lot of people might be in the comments like, oh no, how have I managed that?
Clutch up, second gear. Yeah, we got that on camera.
How did I manage that?
The carburetor cut out.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Didn't save it on the way down, but I saved it anyway.
It was a good save.
See, new car owners won't appreciate that you can do that on the fly.
Well, this doesn't have a fuel pump. It has
just
a draw
pushes
pump.
it through.
It doesn't have injection, so
okay.
Sometimes she will cut out.
Sometimes it's this old car, mate. And you know what? If you have new cars that are automatic, you'll never understand that doing that with a truck behind you can be very easy to do if you knew what you were doing.
I didn't know there was something behind us.
Well, there is something behind us now because we slowed right down. Revving right round. Here's the bridge. Woo! Over the bridge. Through it. Oh, yes, she is. Absolutely. We're not going that fast. We're going the speed limit at the moment. Stupid, silly mods and all this sort of business. You can be having fun in some of this. This isn't a sales pitch. We will point that out. We're just here to have fun in cars. Literally a deposit on a new car.
How's your family?
Living the dream.
And your dog's
in the back, she's living the dream. Just lovely. Just a lovely time.
So converted into.
Do you know what, right? And I'm going to say this now while I'm driving this with a friggin' massive smile on my face. Electric cars and all this automatic crap, when it comes, mate, no one's going to understand how pure driving actually was at 40 miles an hour. 40 miles an hour is just fantastic in this car. Yep. You don't need to be going fast. You don't need to be hair on fire, 0 to 60 in 2 seconds, all this other stupidity.
You can just drive the wheels off of it.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. Well, and obviously I'm on my 77th Escort probably.
77.
Obviously I'll always have a nice one in the background.
Yeah.
But there is something quite nice about a POV spec car.
Yeah. And do you know what? There's young people out there that won't ever understand why this is so good. That's such a shame.
It is a shame.
At least we in our 30s and, you know, nearly 40 are, you know, enjoying it. Thanks for letting me drive that. It was lovely, wasn't it?
Good laugh, wasn't it?
Yeah, so a really good little bit of fun there.
Are all the hubcaps still on?
All the hubcaps are still on, mate. We still have a full hubcap game in situ. Just a shame, mate. Young people out there buying Golf Rs and M4s and all this business will never understand how good stuff like this is. They won't get it. And do you know what? I think, and I'm going to tell everyone now, your opportunity is here. Not necessarily here, but it's here now to buy cars like this and tuck them away. Yeah. So you can have one just for whenever you want it. You don't have to daily something like this or 36s, whatever, but just buy something, you can keep it to one side.
Definitely.
Because prices, these were 300 quid. I've had a couple of these at 300 quid. These were nothing. Yeah. Now they're actually worth something. Yeah. And it prices people out. It's such a shame.
I think it's all relative. Don't you think that money is worthless now?
Yes.
Is worth less. So they were 300 quid, but you can't buy a functioning car for less than £1,000 nowadays.
No, not at all. Even a really crappy one. Yeah, I mean that Fiesta, like 500 quid for a Fiesta.
That's our little
diesel.
smoker. We use that to go to the shop and back.
Yeah.
The shop and back.
The shop and back. And the shop and back.
And maybe to Newport. No one wants to drive it, so it's always here.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Whereas this is always out usually.
Yeah, that's always out.
Someone crashed it last week.
Oh, don't worry about stuff like that. But yeah, mate, honestly, these cars are probably sold by the time this video goes up, don't get me wrong, but buy something now. The time to buy is now. So guys, we're ending today's video with a package that just came through. One of the 2 bits that I need to finish the series 1 with. Basically, this is for the header tank. So that will be going on in the next video. But if you like this style of content, please let me know in the comments below. We'll see you on the next one.